Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video, I'm going to take a look at Even Paladin after the equality nerf in Rastakhan's Rumble. However, my take on Even Paladin is a little bit different than what others are currently doing. Most people are now taking Even Paladin, using a bunch of tech cards in it, trying to compensate for the loss of equality, whereas I didn't lose equality. Yeah, I just kept equality. I have played those tech versions and they are fine. Even Paladin is such a strong archetype, there are several ways to make it viable, and it would actually take hundreds of games of testing to determine which approach is better than the others. But while playing those tech decks, every once in a while I felt like I would like to have an equality. So I made an Even Paladin build with equality and with Avenging Wrath. Avenging Wrath has been one of my favorite cards in Even Paladin, and I was not quite convinced that it would have no place in the deck anymore. So instead, one card that I have got from this build is actually White Pyromancer. Because that Pyromancer equality used to be a very powerful move for Even Paladin. 4 mana, you clear the board. And that means that you had mana left over to develop your own stuff on the board, so you would be able to gain tempo from doing that. But now with equality costing 4 mana, that means that you're very rarely able to actually do a board clear into tempo swing. So I don't think you need the White Pyromancer anymore. Instead you can use stuff like Equality Consecration when you have minions on the board to enable you to push through. Or you can use Equality to enable your tokens to trade away bigger minions. And finally, at 10 mana, unfortunately no longer at 8 mana, you can do Equality into Avenging Wrath. So that's probably a board clear and some face damage all at once. And I had some really promising results with this build as well, so I think the rumors of the death of equality are largely exaggerated. Equality is still doing fine. And this build felt like a fine Even Paladin build. Going with the Amani Berserkers, getting into those Corpse Takers, of course Corpse Taker with Wind Fury in the Blessing of Kings. Just your usual Even Paladin stuff. And this build is a Valanier build, so you can also challenge these slower decks by repeatedly getting minions buffed by Valanier. And I especially liked the Avenging Wrath finisher. I used that a lot. I actually used Avenging Wrath more than I used Equality in the end. Which does kind of point out to potential improvements in the build, so you could consider like a single Equality build, and maybe you would like to put in Mojo Master into this. Or perhaps you could run double silence effects. There are lots of things that could be done, but overall the main point was that equality build of Even Paladin is still completely viable. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're generally looking for a good curve. You have your Amani, you have your Hydrologist, those are your least conditional 2-drops. Not having something like an Argent Protector isn't too bad either, and of course there's Acidic Swampus against weapon classes. And what you really want, is Corpse Taker and Blessing of Kings as a combo. So that you can Corpse Taker, you can Kings that, and boom, face you go. If you expect some need to be a bit more defensive, you can also hold on to something like Consecration against tokens or True Silver Champion, which will help you protect your board. And if you're up against some slow fatigue style deck like a Note Warrior, then holding onto that Valanier from the start can be a good idea, so that you can potentially gain value from the buff. There's no way to make the buff stick anymore because Saronite Chaingang was nerfed, so you can't get 2 minions with the buff, and well, this build doesn't even feature Saronite Chaingang because of that reason. But getting to use Valanier early when your opponent has the least chance to have drawn their silence is always a good thing. Overall, a very powerful deck still, even in this form. If you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. Optionally, you can also join the channel as a paid member on YouTube. And now, let's go take a look at this Equality Avenging Wrath style Even Paladin in action. I think this hand is probably a keep. Let's try with these. I have a Corpse Taker, I have Blessing of Kings. Does he have a Naturalize? Maybe. We'll find out soon. I might also have like hero power spellstone, might be enough to kill the corpse taker before I actually get to buff it. But I do like an Amani. Let's go with the Amani. Okay, okay. Do I play Protector on the Amani? Or do I just leave Amani here and he could hero power spellstone?
Options.
Reporting for duty.
I might want to entice him to do that though.
Not on my watch.
Now I'll give it Divine Shield. Let's keep it safe and sound for now. But I do want to get on the board. Then I'll go in with the Corpse Taker. Then he will have played 3 hero powers. Oh no, that's an Oaken Summons. For a greedy sprite. Fine. You get your mana. Let's see what happens next. He still needs an answer to the Corpse Taker. Now it's just a little bit easier. Hero Power Spellstone is a great way to answer that. But if he can't find the answer, well, then Naturalize is an answer a bit later too. Plenty of ways to go about this. Well. That's interesting. Do I now kill the Tyrant? I'll probably kill the Tyrant with these, right? To protect the Corpse Taker. Yes, that is what I will do. This one hits there, this one hits there. Kings on the Corpse Taker, Corpse Taker goes face, Corpse Taker goes face some more. And do I make a 1/1? He would get a better Spreading Plague. I think I won't make a 1/1. Let's just go with this line for now. He can still have some spellstones. He can have Naturalize. Spellstone is 6 damage. If there's more than a spellstone... Well, healing for 13 and then killing the Wind Fury minion is never such a bad play. Doesn't have a ton of resources here though. I think I'll drop the Harpy on the board now. Because then I can buff the Harpy next turn if he doesn't have an answer to that. Does he have an answer? I'm just going to steed the Harpy if he doesn't kill it. And oh dear, he's actually able to deal with this. He gets the Poisonous. He doesn't pick the Poisonous though. But I do need to steed the Harpy. I do need to steed the Harpy. And I think I need to roll a 1/1 token too. Does he have a Naturalize now? He might have had Naturalize all along, of course, too. That's possible. Spreading Plague and... Keening Banshee. Interesting line. So... That's 9 damage. So that's enough to kill my Harpy. Do I have a way to prevent him from killing my precious little Harpy here? Consecration True Silver. Hit, hit. This will go down to 7. He can still kill it with the hero power. Even if I play Consecration and True Silver here. Any better line? I think Harpy is going to push through these. And do the Consecration True Silver. But he can still kill this now with just his hero power. And the Arcane Tyrant. He chooses not to do that. So then he has what? Oh, another spellstone. That's pretty. Kangor. Avenging Wrath doesn't quite do it here, so it's a corpse taker. I know he has no more spreading plagues. So corpse taker, hit, this one goes face, roll another, choose silver. Now he's completely reliant on his top decks. What does he have there? It's some kind of Hakar or Mechatoon or something like that.
You win. I can rest.
He didn't think he had enough stuff left. I still don't keep equality. Just assume odd. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do regardless. And I guess I could look for Corpse Taker a little harder. It's probably Secret Paladin. It's a Secret Paladin who kept all the cards. Oh boy, oh boy. And I can't figure out what else it could be. Someone might be memeing around with those OTK Paladins, just like I was yesterday. Who knows about these things, really? So I'll kill that fellow. And I'll give this one Divine Shield afterwards. Let's see. Holy Wrath OTK. It could be. Definitely could be. He can't do 3 spells, but he can most definitely do 2. And if that... so that has to be heal or heroism. This is actually the OTK deck. Amazing. So... yeah. You need to put Flash of Flight or heroism. He's not going to keep that one healed forever though. But he can make me resurrect the 1/1 if I go for that kind of line. If I play the Glass Knight, he could like heroism and then kill the Glass Knight. So there are always risks. Unless I trade. But I also really don't want to trade into the Pyromancer. I'll snap play that secret there. We'll see what happens. If he has more Flash of Lights, Potions of Heroism, then he can get something done. There's another Flash of Light. Is there a Potion of Heroism? Nope. So my get down is here to defend. And he has 2 mana. Oh, that's a good one. That's such a good one. Okay, let's see about this. There's not going to be a steed in that deck. Shirvala is getting slowly discounted. Ooh, a Blessing of Wisdom. I didn't see that one coming. Avenging Wrath means that I push 7, 11, 12 damage to face. Don't let him draw a card. He has played both Flash of Lights. I mean, I think I'm doing this. Yeah, he draws a card. He also takes a ton of damage. In fact, he goes down to just 11. And this one has Divine Shield on. But I have another Avenging Wrath in hand, so if he tries to protect himself with a Righteous Protector, 5 plus 8, that will be 13 damage available. Timeout is better though. There's no weapon removal in that deck. So I can use this opportunity to equip the True Silver Champion. And play a Hydrologist. And play... He has played 7, 11... He doesn't have enough mana to play Shirvala yet. Shirvala cannot be coming. What else is there? I could use Hidden Wisdom maybe. I'll try the Hidden Wisdom here. I was a little bit undecisive. Yeah, I was thinking about I, but I think he's going to play Consecration at some point. And if I just pick I, is that enough damage? Maybe it should have been the Repentance to make this one worse. And I guess this one works out too. Yeah, I got my card. I'm not sure if that was good enough. I figured he probably plays enough cards so that I get to draw. What kind of Warlock can it be? Zoo? Even? I might try with something like this.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Control. Who would play Control Warlock? See, it's 2. But can I beat it? Is a different question. I don't know. 2 Rustable Silence nowadays. Maybe Steed isn't even that good of a keep. Well, even if we lose this, we still gained 500 ranks today. Let's try this approach. Put this one down to 1 health, have a Divine Shielded minion on the board. See what happens next. A heal happens. A Happy Ghoul happens. Nasty things, nasty things. I need to kill this one. But I need to kill that one. Okay. We got rid of some stuff at least here. Is that enough? Not necessarily. I can deny good Fungal Man's a turn from him. That's kind of useful. I can play some stuff here. But I can kill that one. Despicable Dreadlord would be great here. Hope he doesn't have it. But Zoo with 5 mana and 5 cards is always a dangerous opponent. Another pair of turns before the Steed. Well, I guess there's no Despicable Dreadlord. Because that would give him complete board control right here. Doomguard. Doomguard and trade. Oh, interesting. Scary. Potentially very scary. All I can do is this. And all he lost was a pair of Void Walkers, which were not very important anyway. Okay, do I even live long enough to play a Steed? I mean, on board he can't kill both minions because of the Divine Shield. But there are various alternatives. He can go for like Fungal Mancer and Face Plan, which I could answer with Tarim maybe. Or he could have something that kills the minions like a Despicable Dreadlord. 8 damage on board. He could have a second Doomguard. That would actually be pretty sweet. It's the Fungal Mancer and Face Plan. It's not a terrible plan. But there is the small matter of Sunkeep at Tarim. answering that plan for the most part. And this still leaves me with a taunt minion on the way, so there's nothing like Doom Guard coming and Soulfire, that sort of stuff getting to my face. I'm still afraid that he might have double silence in that deck. There is a Doom God. And the Doom God kills my Tarion. Now I need the Steed. And Steed kills the Doom God. Okay. There can be double silence in that deck. What can I even do against double silence? There's Soulfire. One Soulfire has been lost. There's another Soulfire. There might be a Life Drinker. There's no more Doom Gods. If it's a double Doom God build, there's probably no Leroy. I'm not sure if I can play well enough at the moment. I guess I want to clean up the board, though. He probably has Despicable Dreadlords. I need to avoid those. He might have a Life Drinker and Soulfire, which would be 7 damage coming to face through to any taunts. And there's probably double silence in that deck. So Hydrologist, Kings, probably something like that. Noble Sacrifice, yes. Kings here. This one trades here. This one trades here. And I play Noble Sacrifice and Hero Power. So if the Voodoo Doctor tries to attack into my taunt, or if he silences my taunt and Voodoo Doctor tries to attack to my face, it will die. If he has a Despicable Dreadlord, it of course gets a couple of kills here. There's probably going to be Despicable Dreadlords. There is the silence. I was anticipating the silence. That's why I picked the Noble Sacrifice, you know. Corpse Taker has everything left. Beautiful. Do I want to equality into that Corpse Taker? Corpse Taker silence. Put this down to 3 health so I can trade just a pair of smaller minions into it. I think I like that. Gets the Corpse Taker on the board. I'll silence there, so I can trade a couple of smaller minions into it. I get to push face a little bit here. Well, this doesn't have lifesteal, but it has Wind Fury, which is kind of crucial. Despicable Dreadlord doesn't wipe everything. More Happy Ghouls. How much damage? That's 10, 15, 16. That's easy lethal. Okay. Well, that game went well. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.